An ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
There was so many things I didn't
Everybody
know.
stay back. Let us do
For
our
example,
job.
what does mean perimeter? Is it like keeping the people off this place, or what is it? There's so many expression and technical terms that I don't know. But let's examine the body.
Broad daylight, crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Wrong mouse button. Sorry. Nothing there. No. Actually trying to see this pocket. Yes. Here, when I first played this, I was so clueless because the concept of this was so unknown to me. A layaway
yes,
ticket.
See
I've never seen a layaway ticket
receipt,
before, so I
earrings.
had to
Got
actually
the bank
quit the
card
game
for
and
the,
read it up in the wiki. What does layaway means? It looks like C. Galetta bought something or is going to buy something for $52.50, but she has not got all the money yet, so she bids the shopkeeper to put that item aside, keep it in his shop for her there so that nobody else can buy it, and she will pay step by step $52, and when that's done, when it's all paid, she will get that item, in this case pearl earrings. So she paid piece by piece, Gagliardi. Each time another clerk received the money, and if it's not fully paid, then will be returned to the stock of the shop. I was so helpless looking at this, not knowing what is this. Anyway, C. Galetta. Was it this man? Is it this man's name? That's the question.
Don't you people have anything better to
No.
do?
Put it back. And there was something shiny here at this sidewalk. Here it is.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Is it 5, right? 5 shell casings. Let's see. Show it.
I swear, this town is going
FN
straight to
Browning.
hell.
Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
This guy in the which guy in the crowd? Here, this one.
I want to see.
Clear this area immediately.
Excuse me, officer. I just want to see.
Which guy saw something? Is it this guy?
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
And I thought this was such a nice area.
Interview incident witness. Any other witnesses?
I was married by a judge.
This is a secure area. You all need to leave.
Oh, so these are the perimeter
This is
guys.
a crime scene. All of you move along.
No, I'm told.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. And if you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
The witness. She is probably in the shop. She must have seen it.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
That's the name on the layaway ticket. Of course. Now, I can tell you that I was so helpless with this, what will be going on now. We will ask her about eyewitness
You think
account.
you can tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
So, and this is why the facial expressions are so crucial to this game. You can tell mostly whether people are lying and how they are bringing it to you. So the tutorial said take notes of whether you think the people are telling the truth, lying, and I actually didn't know that the note taking will immediately influence my reaction. I think I will type it in my notebook. I will type a short summary of what she said and then a short note. I think this is true, or I think this is a lie. I doubt this. But as it turned out, I have to say something now in response to her. And this truth, doubt and lie my responses will depend on the judgments of what. So actually it's so twisted. I can't properly explain it. In any way,
Why are you just staring at me like that?
sorry,
I've done nothing wrong.
I think just doubt what you told.
I'm having a hard time believing that, young lady. Do you want to be taken to a police cell?
You're hardly any older than me. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
A man is dead, Miss Galleta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I ought to take you downtown.
Get out. Get out right now. Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
You see, I made the same mistake as the first time. I doubted what she said, but of course I have no proof of lying. That's why I didn't respond with a lie. I couldn't prove it is a lie, but I doubt it. So I think that the tutorial is misleading in this case. It tells you to judge what she's telling you. You judged it, but even though you think it's a doubt, you have to answer in a way like if you think it's, I don't know, whatever, true or something, or a lie which you can prove, in order to to keep the conversation going. Somehow we failed the objective of making her tell us more information. I can try to talk to her again, but I think she won't cooperate.
I suppose I must look a mess.
Yeah. Sorry. I
Do
did.
you have the murder weapon?
No murder. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on it. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Now we have to investigate something about the gun. I think it's
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness?
Yeah.
She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Yeah, I did it the wrong way. But it is a tutorial. It doesn't matter that much. Maybe the tutorial is here so that you can see what happens in case you do something wrong. How uncooperative the witnesses or the people can get. So, where is the gun store?
Straight! Keep it straight! What's so goddamn hard about that?
Sorry, I just see a flag here and I think the gun store is right here, but don't see it from the car.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looked like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Alright, so let's go to that guy who brought the weapon for cleaning here. But this is the second time in the tutorial where we find the weapon which we think was the murder weapon at the scene of the crime. I don't know why would the criminals just throw their weapon away after they have shot somebody. Well, of course, if traces lead the police to it and they see they own the weapon which match the bullets, the signature on the bullets and everything, they are pretty much convicted. If they throw it away, well, nobody can actually prove they really own it, unless...
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
No.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
No, he is it.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's stepping away!
Kalu, get back here!
That's one heck of a Sunday.
And this is also something I learned. I've done this about 3 times. When I aimed and shot him, I failed this mission because
Too late, Kalu!
because he was injured. I probably mustn't injure him.
Don't make it worse, Kalu!
You see, I mustn't shoot him. So, why have I drawn a weapon, and why is the tutorial telling me to aim and shoot? I don't get it. Probably
Officer Cole Phelps.
the sole
You
purpose
Edgar
of
No,
this advice is
Mr.
that you
Kalu is
see
out back.
you mustn't
Said he'd lie
injure
down.
somebody
I'll
who is
buzz him.
running from you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Kalu! Get back here!
Oh, I like it. Another car was approaching or coming towards us. Last time it was a black car, this time was a green car.
Too late, Kalu!
Tap to tackle. Ah, if I read hold to if I tap it, I will run faster.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
How can we be so sure that he killed him?
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths.
That's right. We aren't quite
The case that
sure.
other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
I did this mission of talking with this guy about half an hour. I wasn't
Has my lawyer
able.
arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
And I wasn't able to get him to confess. I tried answers because I didn't understand the concept of this truth, lie, doubt, that it directly influences my. Or what will I say? I thought it's nothing but notes to me. Well, let's talk about shooting incident.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Now, yeah, he is lying, but well, we have some evidence to prove that because we have the gun he owned. So
you deny owning a Browning pistol,
So
serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
That's right. I think we can't prove it. Well, we can't prove it that. Well, prove it. I know what is a proof. Is the fact that we found this Browning on the crime scene proves that it was used in the incident? You know, there are plantings like that. You plant a gun somewhere, shoot somebody there with another gun, go away. Police finds the false gun. Anyway, this man said at the store that he...
Didn't I ask for a lawyer?
Yeah, yes.
Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so?
Yes.
It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Nebbishes. Nebbishes means that he is a Jew and could have possible religious motive. Let's talk about that. We can also observe the suspect.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Cullen?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And now... he's lying, but I can't prove it. We have no counter evidence. I don't think it's truth, so I select doubt. That's probably how your brain should work here in this case. So I select doubt.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Yeah, so he gave us his confession.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Nice. We'll get a promotion. Oh, that was nice. The clock in the office actually showed real time. Now, patrol complete. Your actions have earned you a promotion. Prepare for reassignment. That's how far I did the tutorial. The last mission took over half an hour. I wasn't able to understand how are these interviews conducted. But I think I know by now. I may stumble here and there. But this is a mission we will do in the next session. Thank you a lot for watching. I think this could be quite fun. I still think I will utterly fail in missions I didn't do before, especially if there are some words about things I don't have any connection to, like this layaway ticket or some technical term or slang terms. But I'll try to do my best, and I hope it won't be boring. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in our next session.